My girlfriend cheated on me last night after 4 years. My girlfriend of 4 years cheated on me last night. Me and my girlfriend of 4 years cheated on me last night. We had been having problems because she wanted to get a house and I told her we were not ready as the market is crazy right now and she's about to be out of work for a while doing internships for her schooling. I am the only full-time worker in the house and I deal with the finances and I know we wouldn't be able to afford a house right now. She has been upset about that because she feels like she's missing out on her 20s. I try and reassure her that we will get a house and we will start a family because I don't see myself with anybody else and we've been saving money for a while now and I try to do fun stuff with her as much as I am able to, but I work 60+ hours a week 6 days a week. She said she met someone at the gym and a week later then had intimate. She told me the night after what happened. I thought I'd be angry or broken but I just felt empty like nothing. She says she wants to make it work, that it was a stupid decision and she'll never do it again, but I don't know how to trust her after this. How do I start a family with someone after this? I can't see a way forward. But like I said, I don't see myself with anyone else but her, so there's this part of me that's hopeful that we can work and there's this other big part of me that says she did it once, she'll do it again, don't get back with her. I don't really know what to do. Have people have success with relationships after cheating? Any advice would be appreciated. Edit. Thank you all for the support and advice. I tried to talk to her about possibly moving forward after this and I left for a drive. When I came back I overheard her talking to her friend about it and they were basically laughing about it, so I'm done with her. Thank you all for the support, much love. Update. I don't know how to update everyone, so here this goes and hopefully they all see it. I never thought I would receive all this advice from all these people and you're right, this isn't something for us to come back from. It's time to move on with my life. I told her we are done and I don't want to see her again. She came and got a few things and left. I don't know if it was to a friend's house or the dude she cheated on me with, but it doesn't matter, we are done. Now I feel very sad and my feelings are now coming up. Maybe it was just shock that I didn't feel anything, but I'm optimistic that wherever I go now I'm life I can do better. Thank you all for your kind words, I'll never forget them. Comment. She banged another guy because you wouldn't buy her a house. You'd have to be a moron of epic proportions to even speak to this goofball again. Have some self-respect. Banged another dude in about a week of knowing him. I'd get tested up and hope you didn't catch anything from this girl. You deserve better, my man. I'm sorry this happened. In time you'll go through the emotional roller coaster. Wait. In most places, buying a home means settling down, which then usually leads to a family. Culturally, at least in America, that's usually how it works. So, she wants you to buy the home, but tells you that she's afraid of missing out on her 20s, and then cheats? She might have just wanted a space where she can cheat on you more, where you continue providing for her as she used your place to cheat on you the entire time. Spare yourself the trouble, go and work on the things you care about, keep saving money, and then eventually go buy a house for yourself. If you happen to meet someone else later, you've got a fantastic head start to eventually begin a family. I agree. They are only 23, she's gonna be out of work for a while, and now is the worst time to buy a house. She's full of bad decisions. Then her talking to her friend about cheating and laughing about it? The edit is where he says that. I would want to work it out, too. I need the free meals and housing while I get to around. It's simple, you don't start a family with this person. I hope you'll do the right thing and find someone who shares your values and appreciates you. You deserve respect and not being taken advantage of. Take it from me, man, someone who has been cheated on multiple times and still tried to make things work, she will do it again. As long as she knows you will come back to her, she won't change. Respect yourself enough to know to call it quits on that relationship. It will be tough, hell, my last relationship ended in September after I was cheated on, and it still hurts. I am here for you, but don't go back. Yeah. Sadly this is the best advice. I compared it to getting bit by a snake. You can try and go back and ask the snake, why did you bite me, or how could you do this, or what happened that led to you biting me, and sit around and hope it doesn't happen again while you are still falling apart from all the venom the snake brought. Or you can focus on healing yourself from all the venom and leave the snake to itself. I've been on both sides, and the snake will never give you honest answers and will absolutely bite you again because it's that person's own inner world that led to them betraying you, not something you did. They are filled with venom right now and you absolutely do not want to be the person around them. Trust me and all the other people here who have tried making it work, it is never worth it because there is nothing you can do. Focus on your healing. It is a million times worse when you take them back and it happens again. Snakes don't know why they bite, they're so full of venom and think it's everyone else's fault. It's going to suck for a while. 4-year relationship? You're not going to get over the sting of this betrayal for at least a year, probably 2. Focus on improving yourself and cutting off every avenue of contact this person has to you. They are going to try and get you back at some point, and it's all going to be hollow words that you'll want to believe, and she'll believe them too, but all that will happen is that she'll take you both down with her lies. Keep your head up. It's going to suck for a while, but I promise you with time things will improve. Every time I hear women say stuff like this, they end up cheating. Good thing you haven't married her yet, she is taking you for granted, she can see how hard you are working to create a future with her and this is how she responds. You deserve better, man, move on. Story 2. My husband cheated and wants to reconcile. My husband and I are about to celebrate our 5-year wedding anniversary this month. We both work a lot and have 2 small children, youngest is 2, who are in daycare full-time. We both work demanding jobs, and I sometimes travel for work. I make about 65% of the income and we bring in close to $300,000 a year. We have known each other since high school and we have had a great marriage. He is a great father, we work well together, we share in the responsibilities at home. At times I feel like I take on more and can get stressed with all the responsibilities, but we usually address that and things get better. I also just like things cleaner/more organized, but he does enough to help out. We are in the process of looking to hire a nanny to help out because our jobs are demanding. We both love the work we do and careers are important to us, so we likely won't be switching jobs. My husband lost both parents within the past year. He lost his dad 3 months ago. Both of his parents are alcoholics. Since losing his mom a year ago, he began drinking more. Even more so after losing his dad. He still does his part at home, but he likes to go out to sports bars and drink once the kids are in bed, especially if I'm tired or have work to wrap up in the evenings. There have been a few times that he has come home blackout drunk. I am trying to be understanding because he has gone through a lot. We have talked about it and he says he regrets it and will work on it, but has continued the pattern. This morning, something told me to look through his phone. I found a deleted text message from a blocked number. I put a few things together and assumed this was someone he met at a bar and had some type of encounter with. I asked him about it and he says he doesn't remember. The message is from 3 weeks ago when I had to travel for work. My mom came into town to help out with the kids since I would be gone for a few days. I sent the girl a message and she basically confirmed my suspicions. He told her he was divorced, told her more lies, they kissed and she gave him a BJ in his car. They would have gone further but they had no place to go. I confronted my husband. He has apologized, although he says he didn't remember but saw the text the next morning and got scared, so he deleted it and blocked her number. He said he is going to go to therapy. He suggested marriage counseling. I asked him to stop drinking completely and going out to bars without me. He dumped out all the alcohol in our house. I am so hurt. I love him, but most importantly our kids deserve to have both of us full-time. If it weren't for my kids, I would leave out of respect for myself. I feel betrayed. But I'm torn. On one hand I owe it to my kids to try to make it work, but I am so hurt and feel like I'm lacking in self-respect by staying. Also, I'm so fearful of this not being a one-time thing. I am torn. He is a good person, but he crossed a line with me that I don't know if can recover from. Those who have a similar experience, what did you do? Did you regret it? Comment. First off, let's call a spade a spade. You're a high-flying, money-making, supermom who's holding down the fort while hubby is out playing his own version of Cheers at the local bar. Not cool, especially when he turns into Mr. Hyde with a hint of amnesia. Now, grief is a gnarly beast that makes us do bizarre things, like pretending you're single when you're anything but. However, swapping spit in the name of sorrow? Methinks the mourning card has been overplayed. Therapy's on the table, that's a good sign. Marriage counseling, even better. Tossing out the booze. Standing ovation. But here's the crux, you're not a clown in the circus of betrayal, and self-respect isn't the price of admission for a happy family life. Kids need happy parents, true, but they also need honest relationships to model after. Staying together for the kids works about as well as a chocolate teapot, sweet intention, messy execution. Take it step by step. Therapy's the appetizer, but the main course is seeing real change over time. He needs to prove he can be the husband you deserve and the father his children need. Now, let's talk about you. Torn between the love for your family and the betrayal you feel is like being the rope in a game of tug of war. Therapy for you, too, might help untangle those knots. As for regrets, they're as common as leftovers in the fridge. Some people stay and make a Michelin star meal out of it. Others realize they prefer takeout and move on. Only you can decide what you'll end up savoring. In the end, it's not about what you owe anyone else. It's about what you owe yourself. Trust, love, respect, these are the family jewels. If he's pawned them for a fling, he better have a good plan to win them back. And you, queen that you are, need to decide if he's worth the effort. Because remember, even queens can say, off with his head, figuratively speaking, of course. He destroyed all trust you had in him, so it is up to him to do the work to try to rebuild the trust. Personally, I would tell him the first step has to be no more going out to bars and no more alcohol. He has only himself to blame. If he's not willing to do this, then he needs to move out. Also please realize a decision to allow him to try to rebuild trust can always be changed to decide he's doing too little too late and divorce at that time. Your kids will be better off with at least one happy parent. Research has shown staying together for the kids tends to cause many more problems than it avoids. You bring in most of the money, you do most of the housework, you do most of the child care. I'd be sorry too if I were him. A maid, a cook, and a nanny would be a lot to lose all at once, especially when she pays me for the honor of serving me. Given your history, maybe you want to give him a little time and another chance, but I'd maybe speak with a lawyer now about your options. Maybe have him sign a post-nup as a condition of working on it, so you don't end up feeling like that's another reason you can't leave if he doesn't end up doing the work to earn your trust back. A suggestion for both of you, but especially him, to go get tested for STDs/STIs before you have sex with him again. He needs to provide with the results, and you need to be sure he is retested if needed after his BJ session. Tossing the booze is a good start, and hope he clearly understands whether he remembers cheating or not. He obviously did. The concern being this isn't the first time. I hope therapy helps you, but don't be surprised if you don't trust him for a good long while. He needs to accept that, as it is his foo that caused this situation.